I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Become the Hunter by Suicide Silence. This is the sixth studio album from this band. It was produced by Steve Evans, who has previously worked with this band. It was mixed by Josh Wilbur, and I am most familiar with him thanks to his work with Lamb of God. Sound design and programming were provided by Clinton Bradley. The album was mastered by Ted Jensen at Sterling Sound in Nashville. The album artwork was made by Adrian Baxter. An additional layout was done by Rob Kimura. The album was released on February 14th, 2020 on Nuclear Blast. Granted, this was a month before the pandemic started. On a side note, this marked the band making their return to their signature deathcore sound. I also need to mention that Alex Lopez did not perform on this album. Instead, they had their touring drummer, Ernie Iniguas, on board as a session musician. Alex actually left the band 2 years later, and Ernie was inaugurated as an official member of the band the same year. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Meltdown. The song was released as a single on November 11th, 2019. I need to mention that the song is fully instrumental. The next track is Two Steps, which was released as a single on January 18th, 2020. The song is about someone asking someone else why they won't kill them despite being 2 steps away, hence the title. After that is Feel Alive, which was released as a single on December 15th, 2019. I think the lyrics are about lynching someone in order to feel alive. Next up is Love Me to Death, which was released as a single on December 15th, 2019. The title kind of reminds me of the song Love You to Death by Type O Negative. Up next is In Hiding. I need to clarify this is not a cover of the song by Pearl Jam. That's followed up by Death's Anxiety. The lyrics mention that time keeps pushing and fighting. We followed up with Skin Tight. The ending of the song mentions the world ending. The following track is The Scythe. You can actually see a scythe on the cover of the album. The track after that is Serene Obscene. The lyrics have to do with someone being sentenced to death and going to hell. The second to last track is Disaster Valley. The lyrics mention letting a disaster win. On a side note, I counted 3 uses of the word fuck in the lyrics. The finale of this album is Become the Hunter, which is, of course, the title track. It even has additional vocals from Darius Tarani. I couldn't find any information on how this album formed commercially. However, the critics seemed to like it. And now for my thoughts. I personally enjoyed this album. It's definitely a major improvement over the previous album from this band, especially because they satisfied their fans by going back to deathcore. It's also a big bonus that they went back to working with Steve Evans. Overall, I recommend checking out this album. Now it's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Become the Hunter? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What are your thoughts on the band going back to deathcore? Well, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.